Are you looking for the smartwatches? In this video we will look at some of the 6 best smartwatches on the market. Before we get started, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Watch Series 10 Smartwatches. Apple went so far as to say the Apple Watch Series 10, 8/10, Wired recommends, has an all-new design. That's a stretch. This is the same looking Apple Watch we're all used to, but some notable improvements make it much more comfortable to wear. It's thinner and lighter, and the display is bigger. The 46mm model has a larger screen than the 49mm Apple Watch Ultra 2. This model also charges a little faster, and there's now a US FDA-cleared sleep apnea tracking feature, which could be potentially life-changing. Batman will also appreciate the new jet black finish. The Series 10 is the best smartwatch right now. You get a broad suite of health features, like fall detection and the ability to measure electrocardiograms. The health tracking is top-notch, and there's so much you can do on this watch thanks to the wealth of third-party app support that's unrivaled. The real question is whether you even need the latest Apple Watch. Probably not. Even the Series 6 can take advantage of most of the features in watchOS 11. Apple also hasn't brought back blood oxygen sensing due to patent dispute, and the Series 10 would have been the right moment to improve on the annoyingly low 18-hour battery life. Oh well, maybe that'll change when these go to 11. Check out our guide to the best Apple Watch accessories if you want to see how you can change up the look of the watch with some snazzy straps. Number 2. Pixel Watch 3. Google's Pixel Watch 3, 8 out of 10, Wired recommends, is my favorite smartwatch for anyone using an Android smartphone. It's the prettiest smartwatch. Round is superior to square, and Google has refined the overall experience in this generation. You get reliable heart rate measurements, even during intense workouts, excellent sleep tracking, and other perks like fall detection. New to this model is loss of pulse detection, which can be critical in saving someone's life. It was recently cleared by the FDA for use in the US. Google also focused its fitness updates on running, enabling users to create custom runs and follow AI-powered run recommendations while getting feedback on cardio load, how hard your heart is working, and whether it's appropriate for your body. Some of this is hit or miss. Read my colleague Adrian So's experience using this while training for a 5K. The Pixel Watch 3 comes in 2 sizes, and I strongly recommend you go with the 45mm model, which doesn't even feel that big. It simply delivers better battery life, just about 24 hours with the always-on display, or a little more if you have it turned off. My favorite features are software-based. If you have Nest cameras, you can see live previews of video clips straight from the watch and even talk through the camera without a phone. The Pixel Recorder app is handy for recording conversations without holding your phone up. Auto bedtime mode on the watch automatically pulls the device out of sleep mode, so you won't wonder why you're not getting any notifications hours after waking up. It's just a shame this watch is not reparable. If you encounter an issue, Google will give you a replacement if it's within warranty. Number 3. Galaxy Watch 7. The Galaxy Watch 7 is the current iteration in Samsung's smartwatch lineup, and while I like the rounded design, the accented 20mm straps add a nice touch. It's a little plain. The smartwatch experience gets more elevated yearly, and this model infuses artificial intelligence algorithms to improve your health tracking data, like the energy score and updated sleep tracking capabilities. The former gives you a nice number at the start of your day, and I found it helpful to dig through the data and see whether I should push myself or take a break. The sleep tracking offers a lot of information, but I did notice a few times when it had a gap in my data because it stopped tracking mid-sleep. You also get FDA-cleared sleep apnea detection, though this isn't a feature you'll turn on all the time. It takes 2 nights to track, and afterward, you'll get a note saying whether or not you show symptoms. This feature, along with the electrocardiogram and irregular heart rhythm notifications, is only available when paired with a Samsung phone. Otherwise, this watch functions well with any other Android. You can choose from 2 sizes, and opt for a Bluetooth-only model or LTE. I tested both sizes and found battery life frustrating compared to its predecessors. With the always-on display, I struggled to hit 24 hours with 2 tracked activities and sleep tracking overnight. With it turned off, things fared a little better, but I was still barely hitting a full day. You'll have to baby the battery and utilize the power-saving modes. Number 4. Ace LTE Smartwatches. There are a lot of poor quality kids' smartwatches, with potentially dangerous vulnerabilities. That's why we're more comfortable recommending the Fitbit Ace LTE. 8 out of 10, Wired recommends. Google-owned Fitbit promises not to store children's health data for research, and it will delete location history after 24 hours and all health data after 30 days. This watch requires a subscription to Fitbit Ace, $10 per month, but that includes cellular connectivity, so you don't need to add it to your carrier's cellular plan. You can set contacts, and your kids can make phone calls and texts through the watch to the Fitbit Ace app, and they can share their location via Google Maps. Fitbit is bringing the gamified fitness tracking experience that adults are used to for kids with Fitbit Arcade, and there's even a Tamagotchi-like virtual character, e.g., your kids can take care of. Number 5. Vivoactive 6. Fitness watches are typically not as sleek or simple to operate as more robust smartwatches, but the Garmin Vivoactive 6, 8 out of 10, Wired recommends, bucks that trend. Wired editor Adrian so enjoyed the bevy of proprietary Garmin metrics on this fitness watch, from body battery to training readiness. There's built-in GPS, a heart rate monitor, blood oxygen measurements, a sleep tracker, incident detection for personal safety, and 80 activity profiles to track workouts. Oh, and the watch lasted around a week on a single charge. On the smartwatch end, you can pair it with iOS or Android to see your notifications, but only Android users can respond to texts with the on-screen keyboard. You won't be able to access third-party apps, though. There's also Garmin Pay, so you can leave the wallet and phone at home and still check out at Starbucks on your way back from a run. Read our Best Fitness Watches guide for more recommendations. Number 6. Watch Ultra 2. Frequently escaping to the hills every weekend? If your activities often take you to remote areas in rough terrain, then it might be smart to pony up for the expensive, uber durable, and gigantic Apple Watch Ultra 2, 8 out of 10, Wired recommends. A bigger watch means a bigger battery. We got nearly 4 days with normal use. The Ultra 2 has better mics than the Series 9 to pick up your voice, an 86 decibel siren to alert your position to anyone nearby, and a more precise GPS to better track your hikes, plus help you find your way back with the Backtrack feature. There's a spare customizable button on the left side called the Action button, which you can use to trigger an activity of your choosing. It's made of titanium, and the case rises up to protect the edges of the display, which is also covered with scratch-resistant sapphire crystal. The Ultra 2's screen can reach a crazy bright 3000 nits, a little overkill and only meant for extreme situations. The screen can display topographic maps, but you cannot view offline maps without an iPhone. This smartwatch has been updated with a new black finish and several water sports-related features.